Hi everyone, welcome to the video series for stage 5.2 maths. We'll be looking at compound interest. So here are the syllabus outcomes. The big idea is that we're using compound interest. So we'll get into home loan calculators and credit cards and things when we do our problem solving section. So the compound interest rule is this rule here. So we'll be using this a lot. So we have an amount of money that gets invested. Okay, and after interest, we call it A, the amount. So A is the amount after we get interest. P is the principal amount, which is what we start with. R is the interest rate. And N is the number of compounding periods. And in this form, capital R, you can see that it's actually as a decimal. In the examples, I'm going to talk about it as a percentage and as a fraction. And if we calculate the interest, we find the amount take away the principal. The difference between the before and after tells us the interest. First example, 1A. If compound interest is earned on an investment of 13,000 with 6% per annum interest, per annum means per year. Compounding is a key word here, yearly for 3 years. So you can see the color codes. The amount equals principal 1 plus r to the power of n. So P was 13,000. R is the green number, which is 6%. So rather than a decimal, I'm saying 6 over 100. N is the number of years in this case. So N equals 3. So 3 goes there. So we put that into our calculator and get that number. I'll show you how to do the calculator bit in a second. And I just want to go through this point as well. This question is actually asking for the interest. Find the compound interest. Some questions might ask for the amount, but this one has the extra step where we take away. We find the difference between the amount and what we started with, which is this one. Example 1b, same kind of thing. We've got 8,000. So I'll go through the question. Find the compound interest earned on an investment of $8,000, 7% interest, compounding monthly for 2 years. Okay, and the 7% is actually per annum. So we need to change that to monthly. So you can see in my setting out here, P is 8,000, R is 7%, so 7 over 100. And you'll notice that I've divided it by 12 to get monthly. So if we have 7% per year, we need to divide that by 12 to get per month. And then we've got 2 years, but we need to have this in months as well. So we go 2 times 12, which gives us this amount. And we're finding the compound interest. So we find the difference between these two numbers. One more example, same concepts. Find the compound interest earned on an investment of 2,000, 2% per annum interest, this time compounding daily. So we're going to divide by 365 and times by that number as well. So the principal is 2,000. The interest rate is 2%. And because it's compounding daily, the interest rate gets divided by 365. And the number of years, which is 5, gets times by 365. And again, that gives us this amount. And we can find the interest by using the difference. I'm just going to go through the calculator steps so that you understand. So 13,000 times, you can actually leave that out, go straight to the brackets, 1 plus 6 over 100. So press the replay to get it back over here. Close the brackets. This button here to go to the power of 3 equals, and we get this number here. When you do the monthly one, $8,000 brackets 1 plus 7 over 100, and we need to divide the 7 by 12 because there's 12 months in 1 year. To the power of 2 times 12, enter, and you get this number. Notice that I'm rounding to 2 decimal places because it's a finance problem. So that's how you do the divide 12 bit on the calculator. So this was the first example, and this was the second. You can actually go back. So we look at the third example, 1C. You can actually use the replay button to change things. Just be really careful they don't use the previous numbers though. So make sure you've changed all of them. So you might like to just double check it. 2,002 divided by 365, 5 times 365. All right, I'll talk about example 2 in the next video.